Welcome to Atarashi Hinode by T3 Solutions. Today we are going to learn multiplication and division of integers. First, let us learn how to multiply integers. First case is multiplying a positive and a negative integer. While multiplying a positive integer and a negative integer, we multiply them as whole numbers and put a minus sign before the product. We thus get a negative integer. Here 2 into minus 3. This is positive and this is negative. So first we multiply them as whole numbers and put a minus sign here. That is equal to 2 into 3, 6. Then put a minus sign. We thus get a negative integer. To multiply minus 5 and 6, multiply them as whole numbers and put a minus sign here. That is equal to minus 30. It is also negative. So in general, for any two positive integers a and b, a into minus b, it is the same as minus a into b, that is equal to minus of a into b. Next is multiplying two negative integers. While multiplying a negative integer and a negative integer, we multiply them as whole numbers and put a positive sign before the product. We thus get a positive integer. To multiply minus 1 and minus 4, we multiply them as whole numbers and then put a positive sign here. Thus we get a positive integer. In general, for any two positive integers a and b, minus a into minus b equal to a into b. Now, how to multiply 3 or more negative integers? Here, first I have taken two negative numbers and we know how to do this. The product is a positive integer. In the next product, there are 3 negative integers. But we know negative 3 into negative 2, that is 6. So instead of this we can write 6 then into negative 4. Here this is positive and this is negative. This case also we have discussed. Here the product is a negative integer. In this product, instead of minus 3 into minus 2 into minus 4, we can write minus 24. So minus 24 into minus 5. Both the numbers are negative here and the product is a positive integer. If we observe the number of negative integers in each of these products, we can see here it is 2, here 3 and here 4. 3 is an odd number. That is, the number of negative integers here is odd and the product is a negative integer. But in the other two cases, number of negative integers are even and the products are positive integers. That is, if the number of negative integers in the product is even, then the product is a positive integer, and if it is odd, then the product is a negative integer. Next, division of integers. Here you can see some multiplication facts, and you know how to write the division facts. These are the division facts for the first one. When we divide minus 12 by 4, we get the quotient as minus 3. And when we divide minus 12 by minus 3, then we get the quotient 4. Here are the division facts for the other two. From these division facts, we observe that when a negative integer is divided by a positive integer, we get a negative integer. Here, when a negative integer is divided by a negative integer, we get a positive integer. And when a positive integer is divided by a negative integer, we get a negative integer. What we have done for the multiplication of integers, the same we do for the division also. That is, for dividing minus 12 by 4, first divide them as whole numbers, that is 12 divided by 4, then put a minus sign here. 12 divided by 4 equal to 3, this is the quotient here, put a minus before that. We thus get a negative integer. And we divide a negative integer by a negative integer. We first divide them as whole numbers and then put a positive sign before the quotient. And for dividing a positive integer by a negative integer, here also divide them as whole numbers, then put a minus sign before the quotient. Now, when we divide 14 by minus 7, we get the quotient as minus 2. And minus 14 divided by 7, it is also minus 2. That is, in both the cases, we get the same answer. So we can write 14 divided by minus 7. It is the same as minus 14 divided by 7. Here also, minus 16 divided by minus 8 equal to 2. And 16 divided by 8, that we know it is 2 only. That is, both the quotients are same here. So we can write minus 16 divided by minus 8. It is equal to 16 divided by 8. In general, for any two positive integers a and b, a divided by minus b, it is the same as minus a divided by b, and minus a divided by minus b, that is equal to a divided by b, where b not equal to 0. This is all for today. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.